Here we are back again, Dr. Monica Young Andrews, coming to you from the Divine Order Network. Now, I'm going to talk to you today about the ERISA, E-R-I-S-A. E-R-I-S-A, Employee Retirement Security Act. Okay, the ERISA. If you are participating in any of these programs, I'm really speaking to you today. These are programs such as 401k, 403b, even the welfare management benefits plan. They have those now. It's been evolving over the years, okay, since the 1970s. But here's what I want to talk to you about. Because, again, I participated in this for many, many years, the 401k plan. And, again, I was told that it was benefiting me because it's pre-tax. So when I'm taking funds before taxes, I don't have to pay money on those taxes. I don't have to pay taxes on that money. Now, it's pre-tax, before they actually take money out of my check that I work for, that they are in fact going to take some additional money and put it into these plans. And some of them even match the plans. Some of the companies that I work for, they matched up to a certain point, like 50%, up to 50% of what, I would put in. So it sounded like a great idea, great plan at the time. It really did. Until I went through a couple scenarios. Okay, when I say a couple of scenarios, let me share with you, is being taxed up front or being taxed after the fact. Think about that. I want you to keep that in mind. I'm going to come back to that point before I end this. But I want you to understand that yes, it's good not to be taxed up front. Okay, so we're putting that money in. So let's say you make $1,000, just for a plain and simple example. Let's say you make $1,000, and let's say that they're putting in $100 every time you get paid. So now you're only taxed on $900, right? But that $100 is going into this plan, whatever this ERISA plan is. Okay, and it can be matched. So you put 100, maybe they'll put 50 in. So now 150 is being invested for you, right? Now, how long do we usually let that money sit? 30, 40, 50 years, depending on when we start participating, right? It can sit a long time. Now, think about it. So if we were taxed on the money early, like before it went in, okay, we wouldn't have to be taxed on those dollars when we take them out 30, 40, 50 years from now. So that's what I want you to think about is, and we talk about being taxed on the seed versus being taxed on the harvest. Which do you think the tax is going to be more? You think the tax is going to be more now when you're taxed, or more 30, 40, 50 years when you go and you are actually accessing that money? You got it. Most people say later, because taxes, they don't go away. They usually go up, or they'll stay the same. Okay? If they stay the same, you're good. But let's keep this real. Stay the same, it hasn't been happening. Especially when you're talking about actually drawing from those funds, you're drawing less than what you're earning. Yeah. You're going to be drawing less than what you're earning because it's like you don't really need as much as you need right now, because you should have certain things paid off, paid for, certain things in place when you retire that you don't need money for that you do need when you are working. Like transportation costs, like lunch, like even a vehicle or clothing or cleaning of the clothing and so forth. Okay, so if you look at your whole that whole portfolio, you'll see why people think that you're not going to need as much money. Okay, but let's keep this real. If you like to do things even when you retire, you might need that, or you might want it. How about that? So do you want to be taxed on the seed, which is a handful? The seed, you know what a seed look like. When you go buy seeds and you plant those seeds and you grow, and the harvest, you see how it comes. Do you want to be taxed on the harvest? I said the seed. When it was actually presented to me, I'm like, the seed. That makes more sense. What they're doing with us now is not taxing us on the seed. If you're participating in an ERISA plan, not taxing you on the seed, but they're going to tax you on the harvest. And now get this, even taxing you on the harvest, I got to give you some intel, okay, is when you're a certain age, if you, let's say you invest in several things, you don't need it. They're going to take 50% of your money. That's why I say it's not your money. I always say it's not your money. If somebody can come and tell you when to come and access that money, and if you want to borrow from it during the years that they giving you all this stipulations, you got to send it back, you got to pay this taxes, you got to pay this penalty, that's not your money. It's not your money. Okay? But they make us think it is. But think about this. So you get to be 62 years old and you're retired. 62, 65, 67, 72, there's however many years, whatever that time frame is. Basically, if you have not accessed it, like tapped into it and started drawing from it for your retirement funds, they're going to make you take a certain portion out so that they can get their taxes. Why? Because you might not live that much longer. And they want to make sure they get paid their taxes that you didn't pay from pre-tax. Now, if you don't do it, guess what they're going to do? They're going to take 50%. So all of the money that you put in over all those years, to save up front on the taxes, to get it matched, whatever the case may be, now they are using that money, okay, to a point that you will never be able to use it to. They're controlling it. And they're making you come take it out and pay them. And guess what? Those taxes, and as proven, history has proven, have been higher every time. Or, heaven forbid, that it's not there. So you've been putting that money in, and what's happened when the crashes have happened? Those plans have gone. Because what they do, like what happened in 2008 with the Big Short and the whole real estate crash and everything, what they did, the government, before they announced publicly that everything crashed, the big banks had crashed, and they did the bailouts, what they did was they put off all of those papers, those bonds, the package of bonds, they put all of them off on those plans. ERISA, ERISA, 401k, 403bs, I forget the other numbers, a lot of numbers to that, but they put them off on those plans. So I want you to think about that. Is that the best place for you to put your money? Yeah, it sounds good the way they present it to us, but so does it sound good when they present it to the cows to go into the slaughterhouse so that those that eat beef, red meat can have a nice steak, a nice ribeye, a nice filet mignon, okay? Sounds good. Yeah, they just hurling it along, doing what they're told, not asking questions. But those are cows. We're people. We can ask the questions. So if this was helpful to you, please do me a favor and subscribe to our channel. Okay. Also, you can check out our website, www.divineordernetwork.com. That's divineordernetwork.com. Divineordernetwork.com. see? Network.com. And if you're really serious, okay, if you're in a situation and so forth, if you're really serious about this, feel free to give us a call or a text at 202-579-9706. Again, that's 202-579-9706. All right, see you next time.